Hello and welcome back to the Road to Good Cooking. And if you're looking for one more Super Bowl munchie idea, check this out. My bacon wrapped Kobe dogs and smoked red peppers. And here's how I made them. I'm cooking for just me today, so I'm going to use 2 Kobe beef hot dogs that I pick up from my local butcher shop. And I have some thin sliced bacon that I purchased from the grocery store. And as you can see from this raggedy bacon, all pigs aren't created equal. So then you just kind of wrap the bacon around the dog, covering the dog and overlapping the bacon just like so. And when I get my bacon from my butcher, he'll cut it as thick as I want it. I don't waste my good bacon on this project because you really need a thin sliced bacon for it to work. Alrighty? So just use a thin slice of bacon that you get from your grocery store. And hopefully your bacon won't be as raggedy as this bacon. So I'm going to wrap each Kobe beef dog with 3 slices of bacon. And the reason why I'm going to wrap them with 3 slices is because you can see I still have some areas where it didn't really cover because of, the bacon is so thin and it's so gnarly looking. So that's why I'm using 3 slices. So continue on to the next one. Start from the top and just wrap it tightly, overlapping the bacon. Overlap starting with the second piece. Can't believe how raggedy this bacon is. Good grief. And just wrap all the way down to the end, overlapping the bacon. And when I want to make bacon for breakfast, and I want a good piece of bacon, I go to my butcher shop and I have him cut me some thick sliced bacon. That way it doesn't cook away, because this bacon will cook away to nothing if you try to cook it in the pan or in the oven. Right now here I'm going in with the third piece. I'm just going to overlap all those little raggedy pieces to make sure that I have bacon covering the entire Kobe beef dog. That little piece there, I'm just going to tuck it in because that's going to be my little snack for later. And then continue on with the second dog. And we're done. I'm going to smoke 3 red peppers, and I rinsed them off and took the little tag off, and now they're ready to go. I'm going to put my Kobe dogs on the rack, and then I'll meet you outside. All right, I got everything on the smoker, and you could totally cook these in the oven too. When I roast peppers, sometimes I roast them on top of the stove. Pardon the noise, it's a jet going over. But I'm going to cook them on the smoker, and my Kobe dogs will probably go for about an hour and a half before the bacon is nice and crisp. Alrighty, so we'll check back in later. Look at that. Ooh, those are going to be so good. Smoked roasted peppers. You have not lived till you tasted smoked roasted peppers. Alright, here we are. And look at those dogs. They are smoking up just fine. And so are my peppers. Oh my God, those are going to be so good. Look at that. Okay. Won't be long now. Looks like my hot dogs are just about done. Look at that. And look at my roasted peppers. Oh yeah, I'm going to take those off right now and get them all worked up. And I'm going to leave I just flipped my hot dogs over on the second side. So I want the other side to kind of crisp up too. So, it's almost dinner time. Okay, I broke this in half, and I have some bonus peppers inside. Look at that. How cool is that? All right, and dump out all the seeds and the membrane, and with a small knife, Just gently peel the skin back, and it should just peel right off just like this. And having roasted peppers like this, the pepper is so sweet when you take that skin off. And the one thing that bothers me about that, buying peppers in the store, they put all that shiny, waxy stuff on there. And I asked the vegetable guy one time, why do you guys do that? And they said to make it look good. But I don't know about you, but I have a hard time getting that nasty wax off of there. So this process here is absolutely perfect for me. So try it. You will absolutely love it. Now I'm going to cut up my bonus peppers here, and then I'll be good to go. My peppers are prepped and in the mason jar here, and they'll keep in the fridge for, probably a couple weeks, but they don't last that long because I put roasted peppers in everything. And here's my finished Kobe dogs, and they are, oh my God, that bacon is so crispy and crunchy. There's that little piece that I stuck in the middle there, and they are good to go. I cut the ends off, and these two little morsels are for my Sophie. And you know what time it is. I'm going to use the Sweet Baby Ray's secret sauce, and I'm going to slather it all over my bacon wrapped Kobe dog just like this. This stuff is so good. It's good on sandwiches, burgers, anything. Dipping sauce is just great. And here's the other star of the show, my smoked roasted red peppers. And if you haven't roasted or smoked your peppers like this, you're missing out. You don't know what you're missing. The peppers are so sweet. You don't have that waxy skin on there that's, taken away from the flavor. And oh my God, the flavor is just off the charts good. Look at that. This is so worth the wait. I'm so sorry. Here, let me take a bite. Take a bite for you. It's so good. I decided to forego the onions because I didn't want to have heartburn tonight. Because I'm going to have me several glasses of wine. And I don't want those onions giving me the blues tonight. And my surgeon said that I can have all the wine that I wanted tonight. Cheers. Oh, that tastes good with a Kobe hot dog. You got to give this recipe a try for Super Bowl. I mean, the hot dog, it's in itself, the Kobe hot dog is just a super tasting hot dog. And if you're going to do this, get a good tasting hot dog. Don't go cheap and, get one of those off-brand hot dogs. Get a good quality hot dog. Wrap it in some applewood bacon, top it with these smoked roasted bell peppers, and I mean, this recipe will not disappoint. And make sure you have a libation on the side. And who said you can't have a glass of wine with a hot dog? All right, I'll see you when I see you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And I hope you give this recipe a try. Your family and friends will absolutely love it. Have a fun Super Bowl Sunday. Be blessed and keep on cooking. Wait a minute. Where are you going? We have one more recipe. Yes, today is 2 for 1. Now, if you like that bacon wrapped Kobe beef hot dog, you're going to love this recipe. For this recipe, I took the bacon and I cut it in half. And you can see from my sausage there and the potatoes, I cut them in kind of a small size. That's the size that I tried to keep everything a uniform size. And I parboiled the potatoes so they will cook evenly with the bacon. And I'm going to wrap the bacon around it just like this. And there you go. And I'm going to do the same with the sausage. This is my KIELBASA sausage that I made the other day, and it's super good. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the link to my sausage recipe in the iCard above. It's really super good. Try it. And there you go. Now on my skewer, I'm going to have 2 pieces of bacon wrapped KIELBASA sausage and 1 piece of potato. So there's going to be 3 pieces on the skewer. All right, and then I'm going to take the skewer and find the seam side and start the skewer from there. That'll keep the bacon from unraveling. And do the same with the potato plank. And the potato is probably going to split on you. Don't worry about that because it's wrapped in the bacon, and the bacon will keep it all together, keep it from coming off of the skewer. And then put the second piece of bacon wrapped kielbasa on the skewer. When I'm serving these at a party, I like to use the extra long skewers like so. And that way, when people are walking around, you know, they can walk around and it's like a little snack on a stick. And, you know, having the skewer that long, that way to keep people's hands nice and clean. Okay, doing the second one. And be careful with that skewer because that point will get you. And I'm showing you the seam. Put the skewer right through the seam. And there you go. A little snack on a stick. Now, if you're going to cook these on your grill where you have an open flame, I would recommend soaking the skewers so they won't burn, or wrapping the ends with aluminum foil, and that'll keep them from burning. But I'm going to cook these in the oven, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm going to continue on till I get them all done. You see that little crack there? I'm not going to worry about that because the bacon will keep it nice and secured. All done, let's go on to the next step. To my 9x13 pan, I added a wire rack inside and I put the skewers on the wire rack. Now what's going to happen is that the bacon fat will render down into the pan and the skewers won't be baking in that bacon grease, and it's going to make them nice and tender and juicy. From here, my skewers are going to go into a 350-degree oven. My skewers have been baking for about 30 minutes, and I removed them so I can add the sauce to them. You want to sauce them about halfway through the cook. I'm at the halfway mark, and now it's time to put some sauce on these babies. I took them out of the oven. Now be careful when you grab that first one because that skewer is going to be super hot. And as you can see here, I'm coating them on all sides with my barbecue sauce. Use whatever kind of sauces that you like. You know, if you like it hot and spicy, do it like that, however you want to do it. And just make sure you get that sauce all around the skewer like I'm doing here, because what's going to happen, that last 30 minutes of baking time, that barbecue sauce is just going to caramelize on this sausage and it's going to be like sausage candy on a stick. Before I put my skewers back into the oven, I'm going to wipe all the barbecue sauce off of them. Now, when I'm at catering a party, I usually have these on the grill, so I wrap my skewers with the aluminum foil, and that'll keep the skewer nice and neat and clean. And here's my skewers after 1 hour, a little over an hour roasting time. And look at all the fat that rendered down from the bacon in the bottom of the pan here. And see, if I hadn't put the skewers on the wire rack, my skewers would have been sitting in all that fat. And that's not a very good taste either. So here they are, and look at them. They look absolutely incredible. And they taste even better. Okay? There you go. Now make you some skewers, some meat candy on a stick. Look at that. Want a bite? You know you do. Look at that. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Join me over at Chat and Chew for lunch and grab a plate and some extra napkins and help yourself. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you for stopping by again, and thank you for staying, and enjoy the game. See you when I see you.